so we're back with some more Remy reacts to hate or troll comments, and I don't want to do these all the time. I could do these all the time. This could be my entire show, and I could do 10 to 15 shows a week at that rate easily. But I mean, nobody needs to hear that often. I had a comment come in on the last one I did where someone was like, "This was a bad introduction to you." It's like, what would you have preferred? Me to get on my hands and knees and suck these little parasites off? You want me to clap while they put this hateful nonsense all over my channels?
Right.
No, that's not what happens. And the idea that like it goes one like, oh, you should just turn the other cheek. No, we've done enough of that, and I feel like that's part of why this has happened, right? I think that this is the main reason why we have this, because in reality, like in the physical reality that we live in, we don't turn the other cheek when this stuff happens, and then people don't do it, right? Like there will be consequences of some kind, right? I'm not saying that you necessarily have to beat the shit out of every one of these morons, but they will be dealt with in some kind of way, right? So they don't do this. Whereas on social media, it's become this fucking crazy, like, race to the bottom of insanity where these guys, they almost like hype each other up, and they're becoming dumber and angrier as time goes on. I want to quickly mention something that someone said to me the other day. He said, "Oh, you shouldn't even get upset or you shouldn't even talk about this because it's dead internet theory, right? Like none of these people are real. It's all just bots, and it's always just done to inflame around a topic." That's not the case. Like, people really want to believe that, but most people don't understand this because most people don't interface with this. Like, most people don't do social media. It's very few people that, and if they do, it's like they're sharing pictures of their dinner last night, or, you know, they got like 5 photos from Christmas on their thing. They don't understand that there is this.
Like, I post every day or every couple days. Like, I'm more active than most people on social media, and I don't think I do social media.
No. So you don't know what this is. This is a thing that happens to people that are in the creative space all the time. And I get it because people get tired of seeing you maybe, or whatever the fuck. But like, I don't understand the language used and the overall hostility of it. Because there's never been a time in my life where I've ever seen anyone online or in person and immediately assumed that they were mentally ill, called them ugly, told them they looked terrible, and yeah, you know, like, it's just, those thoughts don't run through my mind.
Right.
That's the ironic thing about this. This is just in my head, because YouTube has done a thing now where, and TikTok has done this too. Instagram used to do this, but it doesn't anymore. It basically takes comments from these morons that basically shouldn't exist to begin with, and goes, "This is trash, so we're not even going to show it."
Nice.
Right? Like, and well, I mean, people will argue that that's not good because free speech, but again, I've already dismissed that. This isn't free speech because this doesn't happen in person.
Right.
Right? This is enabled speech, right? This is like you're giving a megaphone to the most insane thoughts available to the dumbest person, and it's making them worse because they're reading this. They're reading other people saying these things, and they're going, "Oh, it's okay to do that? Okay, well, I'll up the ante then."
Right.
And I want to get to be the top liked comment by all the other retards, so I'm going to say something even dumber. Right? So YouTube has taken this thing, it's a hidden folder. All creators will have one of these, and they're just full of these septic comments that, you know, you would never hear anything like this in person, and for good reason. And it just auto hides them. So I'll go through there and I'll just delete all of this garbage because it's honestly like a junk file in your email. You don't really want it completely full of these. And also sometimes you go in there, if I've had a short go viral, and there'll be like literally hundreds of them. And I am willing to grant you that some of them might be bots, but not all of them. And by the way, the difference isn't as much as you would think anyway. People just like to think that because they don't want to think that people are that angry and stupid, but they are, and they're getting worse. So anyway, let's move on to the next one here. Oh, and so this is why I wore this shirt today, because I knew I'd be making this video. I don't know if you can read it.
This is Remy's new treasure. It says, "Disappointments, all of you."
Jesus is my bro. We were very tight many years ago, and he's very disappointed in his very dumb followers.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
So this one says, imagine the day of resurrection. He will be sent to God with this view, and God will hold him accountable for all of
He looks like a happy fella. I'm not going to take a shot at any of that, but I think that God is going to be holding people like him accountable for his shitty outlook on life.
Right.
And
Well,
judgments on anything that look different than him.
I actually agree with that, though. I think when people...
I love that he liked his own comment, too.
I think when people...
I love when people do that.
I think when people judge this way, they've gotten, like, I'm not Christian. I grew up Catholic, but I'm not Catholic. This is something that's always bothered me, this hypocrisy.
It's always the Jesus people.
Yeah.
Right? It's
like,
literally, they're the most hateful motherfuckers
so
on the face of the
hateful. And
planet.
there are some that are very kind-hearted and nice, but these people are dragging you guys down.
On social media, the most hateful people, without a question, are always religious. There's zero question.
All right, and
they're
then
always religious, whether they're Muslim or Christian. They are the most hateful motherfuckers on the face of the planet, bar none. And if there was a hell, they would all be rotting there one day.
Right. Well, so this one, Mr. 420 here says, I can
tell you were born female.
Oh my goodness.
I think I look pretty fucking rugged. Like, I look like I've been through it. What about me looks feminine? Like, really? Look at this guy. He looks like he wishes he was an old school pimp.
I don't even know why this needs to be, like, an insult either. Like, who
well,
gives a
no,
fuck?
he's saying I'm trans, and that's... Yeah, that's...
No, well,
don't overthink it.
He's trying to comment that you're a special snowflake,
But
which you are not.
there's nothing remotely feminine about me.
Right.
I'm pretty fucking rugged, right? Like, I don't look like I have a female frame. I don't have pretty eyelashes.
You definitely
I'm not all
don't
dolled
have
up.
pretty eyelashes, Rem.
Yeah. I got a fucking nose the size of that goddamn fan over there. Like, let's be real here. This guy looks a lot prettier than I do.
Yeah.
I think he's wearing mascara, actually. Maybe
Yeah.
he was born a woman.
You're and I don't, again...
What a fucking moron.
I don't know why this is an insult. It's so stupid. But anyway.
I mean, I don't, but there's literally no legitimacy to it. And, like, I would make this guy my bitch. So, I mean, maybe he was born a woman.
Maybe you should make him your bitch. Let's move on.
Look at the
this
fucking
chick.
guy.
This one says currently
Like,
unemployed and unemployable.
Is that why you're hiding in the fucking shower taking this dusty ass selfie?
Yeah, I mean, I think...
I'm so sorry you're unemployed, but I get why.
Yeah.
You look fucking useless.
Right? Right.
I wouldn't
right.
let this guy wash dishes. He would fall behind washing dishes, actually. I'd have to bail this motherfucker out, guarantee you.
These people, they always forget that, tattoos cost a small fortune.
Oh, yeah. My body's worth more than this guy's made his entire life.
Yeah, I mean,
can
like,
guarantee
if you look back at, like, I think I'm a really good example. If you look back at my social media, I've always loved tattoos, but you can tell when I didn't have money.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Because I didn't have tattoos. And then now I have more money than time, quite often. And
that's the way it goes
there's tattoos all the time.
When you are successful and you work hard in life, quite often, eventually, you will succeed. This guy will never know anything about that, and he assumes everyone else is in the same boat he's in.
Right.
This looks more like he's like announcing himself when he walks into like a social club or something, date night or something.
He's like, I am currently
Any women looking for a shit-talking incel real quick?
Unemployed.
Anyone at all? I've got no job and no
don't work.
prospects. Will somebody please look
I might
at me?
beat you. All right.
Yeah, I put this in here because this is another fucking thing I get all the time.
This one says, want to book a tattoo with you, $10K per sleeve.
Like, it's just the idea is that I'm going to give him these sleeves.
Fly you to me first class, and then he gives you his phone number.
He's gonna fly me out and pay me $10K a sleeve. Nowhere, anywhere in any of my social media have I claimed or alluded to being a tattooer, and I get comments like this every day.
Yeah.
I get messages like this every day. Dude, if you're willing to fly my ass out there and pay me 10 grand a sleeve, which is not a lot for a sleeve, by the way. That's a paltry amount for anything complicated. You can get black and gray sleeves for 5 grand, usually.
Yeah.
But like anything that I would be doing, even if I was a tattooer, it would not be that based on the way I look. So that's to begin with not the big number he thinks it is. And then look into who you're fucking talking to if you're willing to spend that kind of money. You got more money than the 15 seconds it would take for you to figure out I don't even tattoo?
Right.
Like, this is what I talk about when I say people have no attention span. Like, I had a TikTok video I made the other day, and I was like, I would gladly show off all my various bodysuits in a video, but people would lose focus or attention in the first 10 seconds, and then it would be an hour of dead space.
Right.
And they're like, "Oh no, I would totally watch it." No, you wouldn't. You'd be literally on to the next thing. I used to do these like live streams while I'd get tattooed here at the shop many years ago when Lee was working on me. Mm-hmm. And it was like people would like flood it for like the first 5 minutes, and then by like I would say 2 minutes in, it was already dying off.
Well, like, it's boring to watch someone get tattooed too.
It's also like if I were to do that today, like it would be even quicker because people's attention span is even shorter.
Right.
Right. Like this guy's willing to spend obscene amounts of money to bring a guy out that doesn't tattoo and has said so multiple times on all of his social media.
Yeah. And once again, to clarify, Rem doesn't tattoo. I tattoo. And I haven't been tattooing for very long.
I specifically do not tattoo on purpose, right? Like if I wanted to, I could, and I have made no illusions that I do. So then here's another one. This is the same guy. Yeah, this is the same person.
Don't love it.
I pulled this up.
Ugly. Don't love it. Ugly. What?
So, okay, look, here's why this is here. This person has followed me for years. And I get these message requests, right? Same thing in my as my YouTube on Instagram. I get message requests. Mm-hmm. This is a person who's been following me for years. You can see how long this has been going on. Every so often, they'll comment something hateful on a story. Don't love it. Ugly. Don't love it. Ugly. Right? Just constantly. And it's just like, I leave this person on my following list because I find it funny.
I just don't know like, how they have the time to
Oh, I understand how they have the time. They have nothing going on in their life. That's not even remotely confusing. Like, that's always easy to understand. What I don't understand is following things you don't like. Is that going to make you happy?
No.
It's not. And the idea for these people is like, I don't want to be happy. I'm happy being miserable, right? This person probably follows like 96 followers they have. It doesn't say how many they follow, but I bet you they follow a couple hundred people that they just hate on. Just infrequently, just peppering insults here and there. Mm-hmm. Probably just foaming off hostility because they're not happy. Right? I don't understand hate following things.
I don't either.
I don't hate follow anything on any of my feeds. On my TikTok, I follow like 14 accounts. My Instagram, I follow like 100 accounts, and they're all people I either have business with, know personally, or like their work, right? That's it. There's no one that I follow specifically to do this because I'm not fucking psychotic. Like, this is fucking brain damage right here. Mm-hmm. Like, you need to heal. And these are the people that would call me mentally ill. This is how you spend your time? Fucking do better, buddy. Do better. Jesus Christ.
This one says, so what are you supposed to be? A dragon, a lizard, an idiot, or what? Wow, you're so funny.
Some combination of the three. I just love how angry she looks. Like, this is her smiling. You can tell
funny.
She spends a lot of time scowling at people.
Right?
Like, you could just tell she's just perpetually miserable. Just a miserable old bitch, just scowling and fucking hating on everything. She looks like a bit of a lizard herself, too. Looks like she had some Botox at some point, and her cheeks are, like, permanently fucking fucked now.
Oh, there's our one piercing call for the day.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a piercing call for sure. By the way, there's more calls for piercings than anything working at a tattoo shop. And it just is what it is. Yeah. I don't want to give Granny here any more focus. She probably, you know what? Probably be the highlight of her fucking life to know that she got featured on here. She's got nothing else going on.
Famous. You are an absolute fucking mess, bro. I think it's time for suicide.
Yeah. So this is what we do because we're good people. We wish death on random strangers, and not just death, miserable death as a result of depression.
Great, and making an assumption that someone is a mess, like,
I think you have to be a mess to
own a
say
house,
this.
own a car, run a business, run some other stuff. Like, what? Who's the mess? Like,
Probably Buddy talking shit on Instagram.
you're more successful than most people in our age group. I don't.
Oh yeah.
These people just don't pay any attention. Just make a snap judgment.
Most people our age don't own anything. I've owned shit since I was very young.
Oh, I know.
But this guy's not looking at that. He's just going, that guy looks different than me. He must suck. Like, his life must be terrible.
Yeah,
right? Yeah, like the gold standard is to look like this piece of shit here. I would probably sooner die than look like him, to be honest with you.
The most terrible thing in Rem's life right now is his game is hard, and I'm annoying because I look for mice in our house sometimes.
Yeah, no, this guy looks like he spends all of his time eating Cheetos and fucking jerking off. So I don't want any part of that.
This one, I'm not even gonna read these.
Yeah, he looks like a happy fella.
I do like trashy fuck though. I feel like that's a shirt you should get.
You and your gay ass dog. Yeah. So this was like, must have been on a post of my dog when he died. Like, no love for even a dog. Like, how do you fucking talk shit about a dog? This is the free speech that we're defending.
You
by the way.
dare talk shit about Momo?
But like, this is the kind of shit that people would tell you happily that, yeah, I stand in support of this.
And then again,
when has this ever happened?
Can we like, why is gay ass supposed to be offensive? Like,
oh,
fuck off.
You're nitpicking there.
I know, but it's just starting to drive me crazy. Like,
oh no, it's always been that way.
I know.
For people like this, the only difference is like they weren't able to do it until they had anonymity on social media, right? Like, this guy's always been a hateful parasite. He's just never been able to show it before.
Right.
Right. So it's like, in person, he doesn't have this opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And he would just fucking keep his mouth shut.
Right.
Because he's probably afraid someone will punch him in the teeth. And he would deserve it. Like, absolutely 100%. If you ever said all this unhinged nonsense to someone, you'd probably get strangled or knocked out. So this is not free speech. I get really, really irritable on that. Because people are like, oh, well, but you can't censor people. This would never be said, you fucking retard. No one would ever say this to you in person. I would call you a retard if you said that. But it doesn't happen in reality, right? That doesn't happen in reality. People don't call their other people's dogs gay and call them a trashy fuck and tell them to get a life. That happens as a privilege of social media anonymity. And if this guy's life was in any way tied to this, he would not say any of this stuff.
Nope.
So I will keep calling these people cowards.
Yeah, I hope your boss sees this and fires you.
Well, I mean,
for
that's
being
the argument I have.
Racist son of a bitch.
For like real ID being attacked, and people don't like to hear it, but I think it will be a good thing. Because the minute that you have to put these words up against your professional life, it's not going to go so well for you. Right? Nobody's going to want you in their company if you're talking like this. So it will put order back in place, which we have sorely lost